What's up everyone, it's Mark, back again. This time we're checking out a brand new mouse from Corsair. Price wise, the new M55 RGB Pro is competitively priced at $39.99 US dollars or $49.99 UK pounds. Shape wise, the M55 is very unique. It flares outwards at the back aggressively, which wraps around my hand well. Most of the grip on this mouse comes from the rear, leaving my ring and pinky finger completely free. Dimensions: the M55 has a length of 12 cm in width and just under 6 cm at its gripping point, and lastly a max height of 4 cm. So the mouse has a near perfect 2:1 ratio, but for a small mouse it sits quite high. Overall I found the mouse very comfortable to hold, and it depends on whether you like a mouse that fills your whole palm or not. A hand size I would recommend, or is best suited for this mouse in my opinion, would be 17 to 19 cm in length while using a palm grip, and 18 to 20 cm for claw. I wouldn't recommend this mouse for fingertip users due to the flared sides. The mouse feels uncomfortable with that grip style. Build quality overall is very well made, although there is a loud rattle coming from the scroll wheel due to some movements. I like the matte coating on the mouse, it feels like a very fine sandpaper, and the rubber grips are a great feature, and I wish all mice came with these. The pattern also helps hold my thumb in place no matter how hot or cold it becomes. The left and right on-run switches are light and quiet but still give off a well-defined click. Same can be said for mouse 4 and 5, which are on both sides since the M55 is designed for left and right hand users. There's also an extra button behind the scroll wheel. Along with the side buttons, it can be assigned to any command using Corsair's IQ software. The scroll wheel is fine for gaming if you ever use it, with long but subtle scroll steps. As far as weight is concerned, this might be considered a little on the heavy side in 2019, although this is a good middle ground, delivering enough control while still having a decent amount of speed. On my scales, the M55 weighs in at just over 89 grams. I would imagine that's the braided cable, as it adds a bit of weight. Personally, I prefer a rubber cable or a power cord ideally. This cable is pretty stiff, and I get that Corsair want to release quality products, and a braided cable lasts a lot longer than its rubber counterpart. Inside this mouse, sensor wise, is the PAW3327, basically a newer version of the 3320 optical sensor, with a DPI range of 200 all the way up to 12.4K with 100 step increments. The sensor I can highly recommend for gaming. There's not a hint of acceleration, filtering or delay. The only drawback is liftoff. The sensor still registers movement after stacking 4 CDs. Personally, I'm used to it being much lower than this, normally under 2 CDs. Gaming performance of this M55 is not bad, but far from the best due to the high liftoff height. If Corsair could get it lower to around 2mm, I honestly believe this could be a good mouse, although a lot of people might not like the unusual shape. Rounding off, the M55 could be a great mouse for people with small to medium sized hands, especially if the lift-off height doesn't bother you. I'm probably just a little fussy. Overall, there's a lot to like about this mouse for the price. A pretty decent weight, great buttons and loads of customization options, including the top DPI button. Plus, I feel lefties don't get much choice regarding mice, so it's great to see another on the market. Fun fact, I'm actually left-handed but learnt many years ago to use a mouse with my right hand. I hope you've enjoyed this quick review, guys. My name is Mark from Silence Tech. I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.